Hi, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm Coach Erin. I'm a communications and wellness coach. I also teach breathwork and yoga here on this channel, helping you breathe well, live well, and speak well. Today I want to guide you through a light breathing session using the correct breathing mechanics and using a breathing technique that's going to decrease stress and anxiety in the body, which I feel like most of us can use. So as we begin today, I want you to find a comfortable place to sit. You can lie down, you can sit down, you can lay down or sit in a chair if that feels more comfortable for you, wherever you can relax. Make sure you're not driving or doing anything like that while you're going through this practice. But let's begin together. Wherever you're at, lengthen the spine and then soften a little bit. Start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. The nose is going to be your primary breathing mechanism. That means when we're stressed and we're overwhelmed, or when we're maybe exercising and we're unaware, we can slip into a mouth breathing pattern. Sometimes if we're in front of a screen or in front of our little phones, our phone screens, we can slip into a mouth breathing pattern. I want you to close your mouth and breathe through the nose. When we breathe through the nose, we pick up what we call nitric oxide, and this is going to help every system in your body. It is a powerful molecule that is very life-giving. It has a lot of benefits in the body, and we only pick it up in the nasal cavity. So if you're breathing out of your mouth, you're going to miss that benefit. The nose is for breathing, the mouth is for eating. When we breathe in through the nose, we're going to humidify, purify the air. It's our filtration system. So as you're resting in this easy breath, just notice the quality of your breath. What are you coming into this practice with? Maybe it is a little more short and shallow. Maybe it's been a little quick, or maybe it has been through the mouth. As you bring awareness to your breath, breathing through the nose, you can realize that that's automatically going to slow the breathing rate down. It's automatically going to allow you to breathe lower into the body, not shallow. Now, while we're here, I want to talk to you a little bit about breathing mechanics. So when you are prompted to take a deep breath, what does that look like in your body? Go ahead and try it. Take a deep breath. And 2 more deep breaths. Show me what that looks like in your body. I want you to feel it. If when you took a deep breath, if you felt like you rose up vertically, like everything lifted up on the inhale, and then everything sunk down on the exhale, if you're doing that throughout the day, that's going to be what we call a reversed breathing pattern. It's paradoxical. So that's reversed for the breathing pattern that I'm looking for. A lot of people breathe in this way. They suck in on the inhale. And if all you learn from today's session is not to suck in on the inhale, then that's a wonderful lesson to learn. It will take some time to retrain, so be gentle, be kind with yourself. But if you do breathe in that pattern, I want you to bring your hands to your ribs, and we will practice 360-degree breathing. That means that we'll use primarily our diaphragm muscle as our primary breathing muscle versus breathing using our neck and shoulders, sucking in on the inhale, because that's going to start to bother the neck and shoulders over time. You breathe 20 to 25,000 times a day. So if you're breathing like this throughout the day, it's going to create a lot of stress in the body. It also, when you inhale, that's a activation of the sympathetic nervous system, and we don't want to inhale in that way. We actually want to inhale, and the flattening of the diaphragm muscle will press the ribs out, stretch the belly, stretch the low back, and stretch the pelvic floor. That's why you get that 360-degree expansion on your inhale. Quiet neck and shoulders. This is going to massage our vagus nerve, which runs through a hole in the diaphragm, and we massage that. That creates more balance in the body, allows us to activate that parasympathetic nervous system state, the rest, digest, and recover. Let's practice 360-degree breathing before we go into our breath work today. When you're ready, excuse me, hands on the ribs, inhale, through the nose, expand the ribs out. So feel your ribs press into your hands. And then exhale and feel the body hug in towards the middle, naturally conditioning the core, but not activating the core. Let it just be soft. Inhale, expand, fill up, feel the stretch in the pelvic floor, the belly, the low back, and the ribs. And then exhale, nice and slow, maybe making your exhale a little longer than your inhalation. Breathe in, 360-degree expansion, relax your neck and shoulders, feel the ribs open up, and then breathe out through the nose, a little bit longer, lengthening that exhale, which is really going to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system through the vagus nerve. Inhale, breathe through the nose, expand. Exhale, nice and slow through the nose. Draw it in. 2 more times like that. Inhale, stretch the body. And then exhale, draw it in. Sorry, there's a bug in here. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Bugs like CO2, mosquitoes do. So I think they're coming after me for all my CO2 that I'm releasing out. So as we begin here, you have about 4 more minutes. I'm only making a 10-minute video today. I really just wanted to introduce 360 and guide you through a small practice. So for the next little moment here, it's going to be inhale for 4, exhale for 8, and that good breathing pattern. You can close your eyes now, get more in touch with what's going on the inside. Fully exhale your breath and begin. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, expand the ribs, feel the stretch on the inhalation, shoulders and neck are relaxed. Then breathe out, nice and slow. Even if you get rid of all your air quickly, just hold your breath gently until we finish this inhalation, this 8 seconds. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more breaths, but I want you to guide yourself a little bit. Take control of your practice. Don't overcomplicate this. You're just breathing in for 4 and you're breathing out for 8. Even if the 360-degree breathing pattern is difficult for you today because you're not used to it, just keep going. Just a few more breaths like this. Guiding yourself 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out. I want you to be able to do this breath whenever you feel stress, anxiety, or overwhelm. This is really great before bed to downregulate the nervous system. It's really great if you are just feeling overwhelmed and a strong emotion. You can just take 2 minutes out of your day, breathe in for 4, breathe out for 8. And we'll finish our last breath together. So wherever you're at, fully exhale your breath. Then begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax completely. Just go back to a natural breath. Don't try to control it. So our breath is really unique. It is voluntary or involuntary. You're going to breathe without thinking about it, or you can take time to focus in on it and think about it. This is called conscious breathing or breath work. Now, there's a lot of benefit and a lot of power to doing this every single day, taking 5 minutes out of your day, maybe in the morning. I like to do a morning practice, middle of the day practice, and an evening practice at very least. But the more you do this, the more aware you are of your triggers, your emotional stressors, because the breath changes when our emotions change, and it changes when our physiology changes. So the breath is kind of modulating throughout the day, and it's very much connected to what's going on inside of us. So if we can learn some of our stress breathing patterns, like mouth breathing, like shallow breathing, some people hold their breath and they breathe irregularly. So if we can be aware of some of these habitual breathing patterns that aren't very helpful for us because they perpetuate that sympathetic nervous system response, that fight, flight, anxiety, stress, overwhelm, dysfunction in the body. If we can be aware of them, then we can use these interventions to start to step in and bring ourselves back into a balanced place. Be a little bit more connected. Instead of life happening to us, we get to participate a little bit more, and we get to choose our own breath. When you do that, it will change whatever strong emotional response you're having. It'll kind of mellow it out. It'll give you a little bit of space so you're not so hyper-focused on it. I hope that makes sense. I hope this was helpful for you today. Again, my name is Coach Erin. Subscribe to my channel. You can get in contact with me if you have any questions. I do this coaching one-on-one and to big groups, companies. I go into companies and I talk about breathing, wellness, mindfulness, and communications. So if you're interested, go ahead and shoot me an email. I love to connect. You have a wonderful day. Breathe well, live well, and speak well.